I finally got my package in from Vinegar Syndrome. We'll get this thing open right after this. Welcome back to Pot's Movie Dungeon. So hey, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to Pot's Movie Dungeon. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that like button. We talk everything physical media here. If you guys have been here before, as always, thank y'all so much for coming back. So once again, I got another Vinegar Syndrome package in. Very excited to get this in. I've been waiting on this thing for almost a month now, maybe a little more. But this is not my biggest order from Vinegar Syndrome, but I got some pretty good stuff in here. So I'm excited to get this open, guys, and we're going to go in and get started on this thing. But yeah, it's always a good time getting a package in from Vinegar Syndrome. If nothing else, the packaging's great, and it's always nice to check out what you're getting from them. Most of the time with them, it's going to be blind buys for me. But that being said, they've been coming out with some bangers here lately. There's one in here that I'm very excited to own. Well, it's a movie I hadn't seen since I was a kid. Anybody that follows Vinegar Syndrome probably knows what I'm talking about. But we'll get into that here in just a minute. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome, man, they pretty much are known for their more obscure titles. You know, the really low budget titles. They just kind of take them, do a great transfer, put some great packaging on it. Most of the time it's movies I've never heard of. But they've been doing the Roadhouses, you know, the Sidekicks, you know, all these other great releases. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, you know, From Beyond. Yeah, they've been killing it. I'm pretty excited to see what they do for the rest of the year. I think that they have got a lot of people's attention that normally don't have anything to do with Vinegar Syndrome. I've never really bought anything from them. I think it's going to bring more people into the fold and be more interested in Vinegar Syndrome and maybe check out some of their other titles, some of their more less known titles. But yeah, we're going to go and get this stuff out, guys. Like I said, this ain't my biggest order I've ever placed, but I think everything's here that I ordered. But yeah, got everything out of the box there. We're going to start off with this one here. Yeah, that looks awesome. So this here is a another VSU. This looks like VSU number 5. If my blind ass can see that. But that is going to be the Chuck Norris Classic Sidekicks. And I watched this when I was younger. Always had a great time with it. Everybody that watches my channel knows I'm a huge Chuck Norris fan. You know, this is another one of these really nice VSUs with a magnetic side to it. I have got all of these so far, and I'm really excited to see what they put out in the future. These are just great to collect. This packaging is absolutely fantastic. But you know, like I said, you got your magnetic side there, and that's what it looks like on the inside. So yeah, this is great looking release. And there's the inside of the box there, and there's your slip cover on the inside. And there's the back, and I do believe there's a reversible on the inside of this. I'm not going to open this right now, but I'm pretty sure there's a reversible, and you get the classic artwork, the artwork that I'm familiar with, and you get a really cool booklet here. And instead of a booklet, I've seen this online. This is more like a magazine. You get your coupon on the back that says "Fight Like Chuck, Ninja Throwing Knives, $29.99." So kind of a cool touch, kind of unique. You know, kind of standard fare though on the inside. You get your regular stuff on the inside there. But yeah, guys, Sidekicks. Pretty excited to have it. I have not seen this movie in years. I really do hope that it holds up. Of course, it also stars Jonathan Brandis. Rest in peace. He died way too young. I always loved him as Bill in the original It movies. But yeah, these VSUs, man, they're fantastic. It's hard pressed for me to think of another company that does better packaging than what these VSUs are. This next one here, I really don't know anything about. I've seen it in the last sale that they had, the last announcements they had, and it's one that I really wanted to grab. But it is going to be a documentary called The First VCR. And there's your slipcover. It looks like old VCR tape. And on the back you got, you know, like an old retro cassette tape. And what I understand from what I read, this is just a documentary kind of talking about the first VCR. It says right there, the first VCR, and cassettes go hi-fi. So when I started getting into physical media, when I started getting into collecting music back in the day, it came on cassettes, it came on VHS tapes. That's what it was all about. And then, of course, as I got into the later part of high school, the CDs started coming out and stuff. And, of course, I had to sell all my cassettes to get CDs, sell all my VHS to get DVDs. You know how it goes. But this was a great time of my life. This is when I got into all this crazy shit. And I think this is going to be a really fun documentary. There's the front and the back there. But yeah, this looks like a good time. It looks like this comes from ETR Media, you know, one of their partner labels. And what a cool looking slip. You know, you got the cassette on one side, you got the VCR on the other. It looks like an old VCR tape on the spine there. So, yeah, great release. Excited about that one. And speaking of this, guys, we're going to have a top 5 documentary stream tomorrow night. And I'll have to watch this to see if this is going to qualify. Maybe it's that good. We'll see. Alright, this next up, I was really excited about this one. I'm a big fan of Umbrella Films. And when I heard that Umbrella is going to be a new partner label for Vinegar Syndrome, I got very excited. So I had to grab this one here. And this is the first Umbrella release under Vinegar Syndrome. And that is Undead. Look at that artwork. It's fantastic. There's the back. And I'm really excited to see what all they released from the Umbrella line. Big fan of Umbrella. I have a lot of Umbrella titles. So you guys be sure to go check out the Umbrella website. They got some really great releases. Yeah, but this is one title I didn't really know anything about. It was directed by Michael Sparing, which I'm not familiar with him. It says actually Michael Sparing and Peter Sparing. And it stars Felicity Mason, Mungo McKay, and Rob Jenkins. The movie came out in 2003. A quaint Australian fishing village is overcome by meteorites that turn its residents into the ravenous undead, leaving a small group of those unharmed to find a way out. Yeah, sign me up. Very excited about this, guys. But yeah, that is the Undead. I will be checking this out soon. Like I said, I can't wait to see what Umbrella puts out next. Alright. Now this one here is one that I wasn't going to grab, then I grabbed it. And after I grabbed it, my buddy Brad watched them and said they were just all okay. But this is the Made in Hong Kong Volume 1 box set. Now the main reason why I grabbed these is because I want to say at least 2 of these movies star Anthony Wong, the guy from the Ebola Syndrome. The Ebola Syndrome was one of my surprise hits of last year. It's another Vinegar Syndrome release if you guys hadn't checked it out. I'm telling you, don't watch it with your kids, but it's a fun watch. But this has got 2 other Anthony Wong movies in it, I believe. I'm looking that up now to be sure. And I stand corrected. All 3 of these movies starred Anthony Wong. You have The Deadly Camp that came out in 1999. You have Erotic Nightmare came out also in 1999. And The Demon's Baby came out in 1998. All 3 of these were made after the Ebola Syndrome I was talking about earlier. But yeah, but Brad said these movies are just okay. I'm going to watch them and kind of give my own opinion. After he told me they were just kind of okay, I almost canceled my order on this one here. But I'm kind of glad I got it in just to kind of check it out. You know, these Hong Kong horror titles have been a lot of fun so far. So I'm glad I grabbed this one here. This is Volume 1. You got to assume there's going to be a Volume 2. And of course, this one here has a nice booklet as well. It's a really nice looking set. And of course, you have your side-loading hard box here. Front and back of that. But yeah, it's like a good looking set. Hopefully I enjoy the movies. But we will see. I'll be diving into these really soon. But yeah, again, that's the Made in Hong Kong Volume 1. Hopefully that's going to be a good time. Alright. Next up we have now I'm from Florida, and this one kind of hits home a little bit because this crazy son of a bitch whatever did stuff in my hometown back in the day when I was a kid. Of course, this is a movie called Ted Bundy. And anything Ted Bundy, anything serial killer, for the most part I'm going to watch, whatever. They're very intriguing to me. So, great artwork there on the front and the back. This is going to be another one in their VSA line. This is VSA number 32. Of course, you know how that works, guys. You got your bottom loader on this one here. And I'll go on and open this one up here because I know this is probably going to come with a poster. Some of you guys may want to see that. But not a very big poster. It's probably just going to be what you see on the cover there. Well, let's see what we got here. Get this poster open. Yeah, front and the back of the artwork as usual. But you know, I'm not the kind of crazy son of a bitch that's going to hang up a Ted Bundy poster in my room. But I now own one. Yeah, I've seen pretty much any kind of movie that they've ever done about Ted Bundy. Watched documentaries. Like I said, he's a crazy son of a bitch. I remember the day he got electrocuted. It wasn't far from where I live at, and it was a big deal, big in the news. So yeah, Ted Bundy, man, he was a crazy son of a bitch, that's for sure. But it makes for an intriguing watch. All right, the last one I got in this collection update, like I said, wasn't a very big pickup for me. I've been trying to be a little more selective of my Vinegar Syndrome titles. I used to be kind of have the mentality I want to get as many as I can. I loved them, loved the artwork. I love the blind buys. I love throwing a movie in and finding a gem. But it got to the point where I was finding too many movies that I just didn't care for. And I decided to be a little more selective when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome. So I tried to be a little careful with these. I kind of grabbed the ones that I knew I liked, or either movies that I was very interested in, but I didn't want to grab everything like I've done in the past. But this one here I do own. This is a double dip for me. I have this on Screen Factory. This is the H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond. And look at that friggin' artwork. It looks fantastic. Front and the back there. And yeah, this is a 4K by them guys. I am really excited to own this. I knew as soon as this was announced, I knew I was going to grab this. You know, I hate double dipping, but you know, a movie like this I think is going to look really good in 4K. So I decided to go ahead and do it. Of course, you have a loose disc here, which sucks, but no damage it looks like. So on the inside, it looks like you have a... So on the inside here, it looks like you get a 4K disc, and then you're going to get a Blu-ray, and then it just says Blu-ray disc number 2. I'm assuming that's where all the special features are. Yeah, it says the 4K disc contains the uncut director's cut from Beyond, presented in HDR and newly restored from its 35mm original camera negative. You get a 5.1 surround sound, 2.0 stereo mix, all that good stuff. Blu-ray disc that contains everything on the UH disc, plus the following newly produced special features. You get Re-Resonator, looking back at From Beyond, 97-minute documentary. You get it's a brand new making of documentary featuring interviews with actors Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, and Ken Foree, screenwriter, yada yada yada. And disc 2, it says, contains the following archival special features. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So it looks like you get some new special features on the Blu-ray disc number 1. Blu-ray disc number 2 is going to be a lot of the old, kind of previously released special features. But man, this thing is packed. If you're a fan of this movie, I believe this is the release you need to grab. It looks fantastic. And let's see what we get for reversible artwork here. Look on the other side. Yeah, there's the classic artwork there. That's what I remember seeing in the video stores back in the day. Yeah, this movie's a lot of fun. If you're a gore hound, there's all kind of great gore in this movie. Great practical effects. Just a really great time. Big fan of the movie. Glad to have this on 4K. But that is everything I got. Short and sweet. I do have some other titles here I could show in this video, but I wanted to keep this video straight to just Vinegar Syndrome only. I'm going to try to record another collection update video here really soon. But once again, thank y'all so much for checking out the video. I'll be back really soon. I got a lot of really great live streams coming up. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you again in the next video.